Advanced Wastewater Solutions is happy to introduce the new digital Aerobic panel from SJE Rhombus, which is now the standard control panel used for most FujiClean wastewater treatment systems sold by AWS. The purpose of this video is to provide certified FujiClean installers and their electricians with an overview of the process for wiring the FujiClean components into the new control panel. Please note that only a licensed electrician should be wiring the control panel. When the FujiClean system is delivered to a job site, it will be accompanied by a number of accessories, including a Fujimac air blower, a float alarm line, and the new digital Aerobic control panel. For most FujiClean installations, the only components that will be wired into the control panel will be the float alarm line, the power line for the air blower, and incoming house power. You will have to drill holes in the bottom of the control panel and install 3/4 inch male fittings for the conduit that will be run into the control panel for each of these components. The panel can then be mounted to the house or an H-frame. Every FujiClean system comes with a float alarm line, which hangs off of the recirculation pipe in the second chamber and triggers the alarm if there is a high water event inside the tank. The float alarm wire is run within 3/4 inch conduit from the tank to the control panel, and the float alarm leads are wired into the control panel as follows. The white, neutral line is to be wired into the left alarm terminal, 1 wire per terminal. The black line voltage line is to be wired into the right alarm terminal, 1 wire per terminal. The FujiClean system is powered entirely by a Fujimac air blower that is delivered with the system. Run the power line for the Fujimac blower from the air enclosure box base to the control panel within 3/4 inch flexible conduit and wired into the control panel as follows. The white, neutral wire is to be installed in the terminal labeled aerator/pump N. The black wire is to be installed in the terminal labeled aerator L1. The green ground wire is to be installed in the grounding lug located below the control board. Finally, house power must be brought to the control panel using 12-gauge wire on a dedicated 20-amp circuit. You will notice a warning sticker on the control panel monitor advising that only 110-volt power should be used to power the panel and that use of 220-volt power will damage the control panel and void its warranty. Also note the factory-installed jumper wire between the 2 breaker input feeds. The purpose of this is to allow for a single input feed to power both breakers. Using 110-volt power, wire the house power into the control panel as follows. The white, neutral wire is to be installed in the terminal labeled infeed N. The black wire is to be installed in the bottom terminal of the infeed pump/aerator breaker L1. The green ground wire is to be installed in the grounding lug below the control board. The control panel is now fully wired. The breakers can be energized, the warning sticker on the control panel monitor can be removed, and the system can be evaluated for proper function. Please note that if the alarm is sounding upon startup, the aero set dial inside the control panel, which measures the amps from the air blower, may need to be adjusted to calibrate the sensor to the proper amperage. This can be done through the use of the dial/button to the right of the digital display. If you have any questions about the new digital aerobic panel, please contact Advanced Wastewater Solutions at 631-259-3353 or via email at info@awsli.com.